All right, guys, don't judge me because I'm wearing a bonnet. I'm getting ready to do my hair, and I wanted y'all to see the foolery that's happening underneath this before I go wash it, because I don't think I usually show you guys what I'm working with before I wash my hair with the silk press. Forgive me for what y'all about to see because this ain't cute. I really should have watched it last week, but I was being lazy. There goes. Don't judge me. This is what I'm working with. Y'all ignore Peanut. He's out there protecting the house. He think he's a pit bull. His little Shih Tzu self. But yeah, this is what I'm working with right now. And I know it's time to wash because you know he starts like shedding a bit when it's time to wash. And like I will dare not put a comb through this right about now until after I wash it. But this is it. Get ready to wash and we'll see how much of my curls. You can already see like where it's coming back in. Because it's been kind of hot. So that could be partly why, but I'm glad to see my natural hair coming back to its natural state after the silk press. And oh my gosh, guys, we are week 13 as of tomorrow. We are week 13 since I put the smoothing system in my hair. My natural hair is definitely coming back in. And I want so you guys can see what my roots are looking like. And I can't wait for actually to revert back to its natural state because I am so looking forward to my 2-strand twists. I miss my 2-strand twists. We're gonna be using a new product here, a new drying brush, because my other one, the bristles, has seen its days. So I was gonna replace it with the exact one because I really like that one, but I thought I'll try this one because it was highly recommended by one of my cousins, my baby cousins. So I'm gonna take her advice. Shout out to Alyssa. Alyssa, see, I listen to you. She just turned 18, guys, in December. So per Alyssa's recommendation, I got this one from Amazon. I will put it in my storefront. Okay. So we'll see how it works. We're gonna do the same process like we did with the other blow drying brush. All right, guys, so this is week 13, technically. So it's 12 weeks and 6 days to be exact, of the smoothing system application to my hair. This is what my curl pattern is looking like, fresh out the shower. No product whatsoever is on it, like nothing, no conditioner, no leave-ins, no nothing. I just towel dried it, and this is what it looks like after it's freshly washed. As you can see, the curls are definitely coming back in. My 4C is 4C'ing. What? I love it. I love my 4C. But anyway, so this is what it's looking like. Get a little close up here for you, so you can get in there and see these roots. Nice and thick. I use 2 different heat serums. So I use this one for the first heat serum, the ORS olive oil one. I didn't use very much, a quarter size. I might do a second quarter size one, but it goes a little goes a long way. So that's enough. I covered it well, so I'm just not gonna put any more. And I'll use the other heat serum for the flat ironing process, and I'll show you that one when I get there. I was saying, as you start at the ends, I told you guys this before, but I'm gonna say it again. You start at the end, work your way down when you're blow drying, because you're detangling your hair and you don't want to like start pulling out your hair unnecessarily. And plus, it's more gentle. So what I did was I used my fingers to detangle my hair, and then I blow dried it. So it was me. Like I said, I haven't really been like combing through my hair. I've been mostly brushing it back into like a ponytail and putting a wig on it. So that's my fault. Less chances of pulling off your hair, rather, is what I meant to say, when you use your fingers versus a comb, especially when it's pretty tangled. I'm pretty much like finger combing is what I'm doing in a sense, but just using my finger pads to do it. I'm not like putting my finger through it to comb it like a comb. Just use my finger pads to kind of separate the hair and detangle it. Makes it a little easier, and that's painful when you're blow drying it with the brush. See, I'm giving you all kinds of tips. You're welcome. Because if you have a sensitive scalp, sensitive head like I do, These tips come in handy. Don't worry, I'm saving all my shedding, all my hair, so you guys can see. I had a lot of detangling to do, guys. I had to use my fingers and I had to use like a white tooth comb to really get in there and detangle some of it because, my gosh, note to self, comb and brush your hair. Don't just brush it. So, all right, it feels nice and soft. And this is the hair that I gathered off the floor. This is what I gathered up here. It definitely is a little more shedding than before, but then again, it's been, number one, it's been 2 weeks. Number two, I just keep saying, I have not been like really combing it out and detangling it, so it kind of builds up. It's almost like when you're wearing braids, you know, you get a little bit more, it appears to be a little bit more shedding because you haven't been combing it on a daily. Okay, so a couple things. If you've made it this far in the video, here's your reward. So I forgot completely to tell you guys about this product that I use during my hair washing process. It's a Fiji balancing moisturizer. So I put it, after I wash my hair, I apply this, and then I apply my conditioner along with it. But I put this first, get it all through my hair, and then I put the conditioner, finish my shower, shaved, whatever I gotta do, and then rinse it all out. So, but this makes a huge difference in moisture retention. At least for me, it does. So try it, see if you guys, if it works for you. They do have a whole line, but to be honest, I tried, when I first tried the products, some of the products just didn't do well with my hair, to be honest. So, but this one did. So I stuck with, this is literally the only thing in their line that I use. So, I mean, do what works for you. But for me, the balancing moisturizer is the only thing that like, it works super well. I've been using this for years as part of my hair wash routine because it really helps with like keeping my hair soft and moisturized. Legit. When I don't wash with it or when I don't use it with my conditioner, I notice a huge difference in like how my hair feels. Now we're gonna do the Too Chic heat serum. I'll show you guys. Two pumps this time because why not? I'm just try to evenly apply it throughout my hair. Now the part does not have to be totally even or even close to it as long as it's separated. So this one goes up to, the dial is a side dial for the temperature. I don't know if you can see that here. So this one goes up to 50 in increments of 5s. So I have it set at 40 right now. So I never try to go that high with my temperature on my hair because I don't want heat damage. I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. Ooh, girl. All right, guys, we're halfway through, so I'll turn the camera back on so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just doing like small sections. Like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect or straight. Just separate the hair. So generally, I try not to do more than one pass through, maybe two. However, my roots, child, I do like 12, 13 pass throughs if I need to. Like I'll be like doing like this to make sure I get into the, but then when I do the actual pass through, I'll go to the end. I try not to do it more than 1 or 2 times. This is what I love about this particular flat iron. Is I can do a longer or wider thing of hair, and it catches everything without any of the hair going past the hot plate. Because if you go past the hot plate and get caught in those crevices, that don't hurt because it starts snatching and breaking your freaking hair. Oh no, we're not gonna be curly like that, baby. It's too curly. Ouch. There you go. I'll do one more middle section and then I'll turn the video off, the camera off, and finish up. And when I get to towards the end, I'll come back on. So I'll do this last section with you guys and then come back towards the end. And it's definitely time for a trim because it's been 12 weeks. But I'm not gonna do it myself. I sometimes do it my own trim, but I don't know. I think I'll let a trained eye start doing my trims. My stylist did it last time too. I just feel like her eyes are trained just to really catch where I need it to be trimmed off at. But I may not see what she sees. And I'm funny about hair trims because some beauticians like to take off a little too much. And if you want like a cut, then a trim. But at the same time, I trust my stylist that even if she take off a little more than I anticipated her to take off when she trims it, I trust it because I need it. So, and it's just hair, it'll go back. So, and it usually goes back fuller and thicker anyway. So, it's worth it. Now that you keep them dead ends on your hair because you call yourself wanting length. Meanwhile, it's eating its way up your entire strand of hair, leaving you bald headed in a few months. But your hair long, but it's stringy and it's not cute. Get rid of them dead ends, people. Let go and let God. Let go and let God with them dead ends, please. They will grow back. I would rather have somewhat short looking hair, but it looking nice and full and healthy, than to have long stringy ends because I refuse to cut dead ends. But that's just me. That's just me. Alright guys, I got like 2 more sections to the flat iron. So let me split this part in 2. Trying to get all the roots. We're gonna leave it wrapped for a few minutes and then we'll comb it out. And remember, the wrap is just to get the hair to fall a certain way. Literally, so it look like it's wrapped and formed around your face and head. Oh, this feels so good on my scalp. I found this little brush here at Marshall's. It was like $5. I found this one too. I found a white. Oh, that feels good. Both of them were like $5. I'm gonna get them specifically for my wrapping of my hair. Yes, I wrap my hair a little differently from how the beauticians do it. I don't know how, I can't do it the way they do it. I always say that. So this way works for me. The technique that they use, my hair just don't cooperate and I can't figure out how to do it the way they do. A little easier this way. Now let's tug this part down to like flatten it out at the top, and then just tuck it under. Right, I'm just gonna comb it out. I try to go the same direction that I brushed it when I did the wrap. So you see how it's like forming more like towards my face and wrapping around it and the word wrap. All right, let's go ahead and comb it all the way out. All right, I'm trying to wait for me so I can actually see what I'm doing better in the mirror. Comb around it. Yeah, it's definitely time for a trim. So you can kind of play with it a little bit. You can move it more towards your face. Get a little, you know, sexy one eye going on. I can't see, so I don't think that's too sexy, but some people like that, but you know. So this is it. I'll take some pictures and insert those so you can see all the different ways that you can play with the wrap. So it's nice and bouncy, which is what I like. Y'all know how we get when our hair freshly done. Somebody call your name, you be like, huh? You talking to me? Let me stop being silly. All right, y'all. Love you guys. I think this might be the last of the series because, like I said, the smoothing system lasts about, they said up to 12 weeks. Like I said, this is week 13 for me as of tomorrow, as in 4 hours from now. We are 13 weeks in with the smoothing system, and it still looks good when I iron it. We'll see how long it actually lasts. It's been lasting, I would say, about a week, give or take, because you know I'm working out, so like the edges get wet and sweaty. So I factored that into, so I don't count that as like T minus T's on the days because of the workout. So I factor in that the edges are going to get a little, I need a little touch up because of the exercises and the sweating. But I go based off of how the whole hair itself maintains and how long it takes before it starts to like frizz and, you know, revert back. So it's been averaging about, I would say about a week and a half-ish with the system in. Before the system, it was averaging 12, maybe 5 hours. Okay. So that's why I put the smoothing system in, because I was spending $100 for silk press. And it would last, like I said, 5 hours, 12 hours. And if I work out, forget it. It's a wrap. Just go ahead and pull it back in the bun and put a wig on, because you pretty much just fat iron your hair just to get it trimmed, because now you can't style it because it's gone. So I definitely feel it was worth it. The smoothing system was definitely worth it. And I love the fact that it reverts back to your natural hair. I have zero regrets. And I would definitely do it again. Enjoyed. Thank you for following the series. I think this is like the 4th or 5th video I've done since I put the system in, and you guys have rocked with me all the way through, so I appreciate you. If you haven't seen the first few videos, feel free to go see it, because the first one that I did actually shows my stylist putting the system in my hair. So go watch that if you want to see what the process is like. On my YouTube channel, I created a playlist specifically for those for the smoothing system videos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys. Bye.